NBC News correspondent Sam Brock. He is live in Beaumont, Texas, East Texas, near the Louisiana border. Sam, what are you seeing on the ground right now?
It's really calmed down. Willie, good morning. Very good to be with you. There were strong wind gusts of 50, 60 miles an hour ago, as recently as about an hour ago. But now the rain really calmed, and the people of Beaumont have to be breathing a sigh of relief. I spoke with the mayor yesterday, and what he told me was, or I should say Mayor of Port Arthur, expecting billions of dollars worth of damage. That's just not what materialized here on the weak side of the storm. What we are seeing, Willie, right now, if you look over my shoulder, tons of power outages, and really, there is always that arbitrary nature of storms, who does and does not get hit. This side of the street, it's all dark, up and down as far as you can see. This is Interstate I-10 over my shoulder here, obviously a major thoroughfare. No lighting in that direction. You go down a few blocks and you're seeing some places that have light, but 20 to somewhere in the range, I should say, of 60 to 70,000 customers with no power right now. That's a lot of people. You multiply that by 3 or 4 by the household, and you're talking about a couple 100,000 people with no electricity this morning. But if that's what we're talking about instead of loss of life, certainly a better situation there. The evacuation process, you wouldn't think of this as a huge metropolitan area, but in Beaumont, there's 55,000 people. Or I should say about 118,000 people. Port Arthur, collectively, they have 200,000. So all those folks had to be evacuated, and they were successfully for the most part. We talked to a few people who said, I'm staying behind to ride this thing out. Man, did they get lucky, because Port Arthur is only about a mile or two from the Gulf of Mexico. That could have been bad. Instead, in this age of COVID, they were able to orchestrate all kinds of buses and get folks either who are experiencing disabilities or perhaps didn't have the means otherwise to leave the area, to get them out in time in the event there was a major storm. Right now, on this weaker side, Willie, we're about 60 or 70 miles away from where this made landfall. It's looking okay so far. In the light of day, we'll be able to assess the damage further. But sort of a better case scenario right now here in Beaumont. Willie?
All right, again, it's early yet. We will wait for the sun to come up, but we'll take these early reports of good news from Beaumont, Texas. NBC's Sam Brock. Sam, thanks so much. Mika?
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.